Hello and welcome to the first of what I hope will be many episodes of the Winter Sloth playing City Skylines. Now, because it is my first time playing City Skylines for you, the public out there, I was wondering if we could maybe start with a normal one you get with each of the actual games. So this one's just like a nice little map. It's got a lot of little rivers and stuff, so can maybe get some ferries going along down these little rivers, maybe get some more canals. So that's what I thought we'd start with today. So how are we all doing today? Having a nice day? Yeah. It's a bit grey and miserable where I am today, but we have to just deal with that. So, does anyone else decide when they decide to start a new City Skylines game to always try and see if you can get enough space to fit a highway in later? Because obviously in the main game you're not allowed highways at the beginning, but later on you are, so you always have to make sure you have enough space to fit them in now rather than later on. See, for example, there I've upgraded that one, but that one won't let me upgrade. But luckily I do have Road Anarchy, which will let me do this. And like, where would we be without any of the mods that we have nowadays? Because quite frankly, the vanilla game is very boring without the mods, because you can't actually do anything. But that's my little rant over, and we'll carry on. So my little thing here is I think we need to obviously get some water, which is not very fast flowing, so we need to make sure that we control the water right, otherwise we're going to have poop going everywhere. And who here has done a poop lake? Because obviously I've done a lot of the poop lakes before and it's not fun. Well, it is fun the first time you do it, but the second time it's not always very fun. So let's decide where we're going to put the water pump. We'd probably say maybe here at the beginning. Maybe like there, and then we'll put the poop one further down, because then it should hopefully flow downwards. But in City Skylines that never ever works out correctly. So that's water and sewage popping. We need to make sure we have power, and we need to also decide what we're going to put, like for example residential, commercial, industry. Now we're on a bit of a hill here, so maybe we should have the industry down here, just off to the side and down at the bottom. So let's grab one of the big 6-lane roads and go straight down. And maybe actually we can decide to change this one to a 4-lane one-way system, and then it can curve in to there if I put Anarchy on, because won't let me do it otherwise. Oh, won't let me change. So we've got a way out and also a way in for everyone here. Maybe I'll also do that as a 4-lane coming in, and then it goes into a 6-lane road here. So a 6-lane road, maybe it can go all the way along, and at the top here can be commercial at the top looking over, and we can have like residential this side and industry down this side. So we need an industry road. Now forget the ones from the new industry road, which, oops, I forgot that's not included right at the start. So we need to actually start from here, and we don't want it too close to that first intersection, because the first intersection is always going to be the busiest, especially at the first and only exit to the highway that we've got currently. So let's take this road all the way down. Now, does that look okay? It's a bit bumpy, but it should be alright to begin with. And then let's grab the curve tool and let's move down like that. until the end. And let's repeat that same procedure to there. You just get like little industry down here, all of its little lights. So pop some industry in, just like so, and just do it like that. Now, who else out there in the world gets very annoyed with this whole like having to hold down the mouse and just takes forever sometimes? It just really annoys me, but it can also be a handy tool. Now, if that's going to be the industry there, we obviously need to do the same this side for residential. Now, we could just... Now, I can't decide if shall we put it here with the same intersection right here, or should we make it further down? I'd say probably here to begin with, and we can add extra connections later on as we progress within this city. Now, obviously the name at the minute is just Spring Valley, which is very, very boring. But I wouldn't mind any suggestions out there for what names I should call this city. Like, I feel like it's going to be quite a nice metropolis with like little canals and stuff. So anything like Venice, something down that lines I think eventually it's going to look like. But you have to bear with me, guys. I'm not like some of the YouTubers out there who know every ins and outs of how to make something look pretty, so we'll get there eventually, and obviously you guys out there can help me with mods and stuff that might obviously make this a lot easier for me. But so for example, we've got the railway station right here, railway track right here, so we need to be able to make that connection somewhere, so that can probably curve in later on and curve up and can come up to the commercial bit here. So we need to make sure we don't take this too far close to it. So let's go down, down once more, and allow and up. Now, who out there likes grids, and who, like me, sometimes likes to make it look a bit more interesting? Because like grids to begin with can be fun and can help you get a nice starting income, but after a while they can get very boring and can also get very hard to control with traffic. So for example here, I made a very weird square with like a weird robot in the middle, but hey, it's gonna look right, and it still looks quite like a square from out the back. But yeah, it looks right. So from here, we need to make sure we have power. Now, yes, we could obviously go with wind power, but let's have a look actually. See, with wind power, obviously we don't really want to put wind power right next to the residential, but we could put it here to begin with. Let's put 1, 2, 3, and we'll put 1 bang in the middle there for the poop and water. 1, 2, and we need to obviously put the residential demand in here, like so. Now, obviously, the name of my channel is The Winter Sloth, and obviously it is winter currently, so it fits in. But I actually went for Winter Sloth because Winter Sloth to me is when you're playing games, you want to be cozy in your flat or in your room, and you just want to play games, not go outside and forget about the world and stuff. And obviously, that's what a lot of the time happens at winter, especially because people don't want to go out in the cold, and quite frankly, I don't want to go out in the cold. So we need to play games to keep ourselves busy, and I'm going to be there to help you, show you what games are coming out, what games I like, what games you like. You can give me suggestions of what you want me to play, and I can see if I can play them. But we're going to get there eventually. Bit of coughing to do. Like, obviously it's winter and just I think everyone coughs as it goes on, but we'll get there. I'm not dying, so that's always a plus. So we've now got all of the demand popped in. We're now just going to collect some power lines there and some power lines over the road towards the industry down there. And I think it's about time we let everyone move in. Oh, I forgot water pipes. That's a bit of a bad thing. Let's have a look. Do water pipes there, 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 and literally to about there. Okay, so hopefully this is going to work. Otherwise, this is going to be my first and probably only last city because it all goes complete and utterly wrong. Let's hope it goes right. Fingers crossed for me, guys. Here we are. They're all slowly moving in. Let's just speed up time a little bit. Like, I know my city's going to be quite nice and stuff, but like, literally with like a full-blown sundial here and stuff, that's like beautiful. And we've got the little house here and it's just really beautiful. Okay, then now talking about water, but can I make enough money back before stuff goes completely and utterly wrong? Let's hope. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, it's completely and utterly water deprived over here currently. Let's hope this goes right. Now, who here like has got to the point where they've had to take a bailout once before? Like, I have a couple of times, and I think it is due to the fact at the beginning you want to make your city look beautiful, but you forget you're only on a small tight budget, which by the time you've got the essentials in like water, power, poop and stuff like that, you literally don't have a lot left over. Oh, we're slowly starting to increase our money supply, so let's hope this works out right. Because he's got power. They're slowly just going to get some water here. Just need to connect with power right here if that's possible, which it is. Okay guys, we might be able to survive this. Hopefully. Like, please be fingers crossed. Now, obviously City Skylines is my first video on this channel and will be for the foreseeable future, but I do like strategy games and easy games, to put it politely. So if you've got any suggestions of which games I should play, like for example Sins of a Soul of Empire, which I like that game, or Age of Empires, or anything where you have to build a city, or any strategy games, to be fair, I am a big fan and I will be completely up there. If you need me to play it, I can play it for you. But even if not, for example Don't Starve or any other games like that, I can play and we can work our way through how you're supposed to do that game. Because some games I can play, but some games you just need a little bit more help on how to do stuff. But we're slowly starting to make some money. Oh no, we're losing money again. Okay, there's nothing else I can do apart from here comes everyone to move in to their house, apart from they've got no water. You've got no water. Like, that would be a bit of a annoyance, especially living there, because like, you're not even near the river, so it's not like you can just go and splash in the river to get your water or anything like that. So let's see if there's anything else I can do, which my money keeps deciding between 900-ish, so I'm like, I've got a drain pipe, it's working, there's one here. Is See, it's working. So why are you not? Why is it not coming out with poop? I don't get why poop's not coming out. Like, yeah, the water pump always needs a thing. Because that's connected, and that one is connected, it's just not coming out for some reason. And I don't know why. Okay, my money slowly just keeps deciding of what it wants to do. Okay, new plan to begin with. We're going to take the commercial out here. And residential can move in here. Just so they can actually get some water. And survive the bloody blood. Once they've got actually enough money and they can get the water supply back down here, then actually they can just all move back down there. But currently, residential is just going to be here until I can hopefully rectify this money situation. Which at the time being, there's not a lot else I can do, so I'm hoping this will work. But you never know if it's actually going to work or not. And that's always the downside and good side with City Skylines. Something might work, something might not. And now, if you were up here and you had like commercial, that would be in like a big office block, or you had a big super shopping mall. It would look quite good looking down and go like, oh, I'm better than everyone else and stuff. So if we get to that point with high density commercial or residential, we can pop it here and it'll look good looking down. And we might have to change the in and out of here though. Oh, the city's on the brink of bankruptcy. You must cut services by shutting them down or raise taxes to gain more income. You can also take a loan if they are available. The above measures are not enough. You can take out a bailout to save your city. Know that a bailout disables further achievements. Well, I think to begin with, so that I literally can't actually look too bad, I'm going to accept the bailout and we could sort out the problems with the city. And you can all moan at me later for being so rubbish at the city, especially to begin with. But we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Pretty much all the achievements are just different anyway, so. Okay, that's that. And why are you still not pooping out? Ah, there goes the poop. The poop finally is coming out. Sounds like a song. The poop is finally coming out. But yeah. So for the minute, this intersection seems to be working, but obviously at the minute we've got nothing going on. Ooh, we're actually making money, guys. We're making money. Speed up a bit more. Obviously at the minute I've got not a lot else we could do apart from maybe build some more residential or commercial, which I am going to take out the residential I decided to put here, and we're just going to make that commercial. Ooh, we're now a little hamlet. We've reached a population of 500, so we now can have taxes, loans, we can do garbage, healthcare, education. So we've got quite a lot of choices here, guys. So firstly, I'm going to put back the commercial I wanted here. Like so. And then we need to put in some garbage. Now, who here uses the landfill and who uses the recycling centre? Because I prefer the recycling centre. It doesn't need to be emptied after a while. I'm just going to put 2 down there. Going to give them 1 healthcare right in the middle here, and they can have 1 school opposite. No, not opposite, because I think it can literally go up here, so we have to come up the hill a little bit to school. Like, gotta make them children walk. So let's speed it up again, guys, and see what happens. Like, who always puts in services and suddenly sees your money decrease and decrease, especially right at the beginning? But people are still moving in, so this is always good. I feel like that tree is like too big. We're just gonna get rid of that tree. Like, it's way too big to be there, guys. So we're just carrying on. Now, obviously I'm not that big on City Skylines, but who here has a better idea for a highway interchange right here at the beginning? Because I can never get it quite right of what should be at the start and what should get people into the city. Because obviously you could have I could have a roundabout here, or I could have an actual proper like highway going like over the top of my city with like highway ramps coming off. But I just don't know, something that look part of the city but doesn't look too vulgar, to put it politely. Ooh, we need some more power, but we're out of money. Let's take a loan out. Like, I'm no strange. You always gotta take loans out. Eventually it'll pay off. Eventually, guys. Eventually. Okay, we're gonna get a coal power plant just to see our power supplies through for a while. And then goes all the power back to the city, and suddenly everyone's moving in again. It's like, we've got power, we need power, so we're gonna move in. So we're in. No, I can't decide if I like I do like this hill. I like the fact that people have to walk up and down the hill to get to places. And we still are slowly starting to make some more money again. We need some more residential demand, so let's grab another road. Let's go for maybe a 4-lane road this time, a small 4-lane. Ooh, an our worthy village, guys. So we now get districts, policies, second loan. Always need that loan. We've got emergency services, police department, unique buildings. So, oh, we also get the firehouse and the police station. So we definitely need a firehouse. Now the only problem with doing any city that's a bit spread out at the begin with is the fact that obviously I'm going to need probably 2 firehouses to cover all of it. But I'm going to put a firehouse right in the middle here. Should get pretty much all of it to begin with. And the police station just opposite. So they're just in the centre there. Not doing a lot else, but they're just in the centre. So we're going to put a bit more residential demand in. So we can have more people move into my city. And hopefully I could make money and we could be the nice mayor of the city and you'll all come along for the ride. So we're going to pop in a district though first. So this is going to be the, let's have a look. It's going to be the Holly Park. It's not really a park, but we'll go with that at the begin with. So let's just take it off the main entrance. Let's see what policies we have at the minute. Okay, we don't have that many at the minute, but always need a smoke detector. And I think that'd be it currently. Now I think we could maybe get some more residential here at the top of this little like mound of hill. So let's get some straight across here. Let's wait for a little bit more money. I'm losing money again, guys. Why am I losing money? Why am I losing so much money? Oh, it might have been actually all them services I put in and I haven't actually got enough things to replace it. So let's put some more of this residential in so people will start building. And to be fair, guys, I think I'm going to leave it right there at the moment. And hopefully we'll get a bit more money and then we can actually start properly building. But it has been a pleasure to be here with you guys, and hopefully I'll see you next time for another episode of City Skylines here with the Winter Sloth. Bye bye, guys.